Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks, and I still don't know if this is the best way, but if you need to make a repetitive interlocking rings and do a lot of them and keep them going, so we're just going to start from scratch again. Holding down the control button to make a perfect circle or an ellipse. Double click on your pen tool. We're going to make it 1 inch thick. We're going to go to object, convert the object outline to an object. We're going to left click, right click. We're going to hit P. We're going to make it 15 inches. And our nudge factor is still set on 7.5. So we're going to hit the plus key. And I wish somebody would chime in. I've been trying to figure out if I could mirror this and do it other ways. But we're going to go through this one and then through this one. And so now we have these two objects that are interlocking rings. We're going to hit the plus key and hit our, I hit my right arrow key twice. So now we're going to cut out these lines. So this time I'm only have to cut out 4 lines and I've got 4 rings. I'm going to hit the plus key. Now I'm only have to cut out, I always go 1 extra, make sure I'm there. I'm going to have 8 rings and I only have to cut out 4 lines. And if you did this, to 16 times, you could keep going with this forever and ever. And you're doubling your capability. Now we're going to set the nudge factor a little bit higher this time, like 8. And we're going to take the Smart Fill tool and we're going to fill in. I'm going to change the color to red. And and then as soon as I click it, you know what, I was doing 7.5 or 8. I'm going to go 16 to get it completely out of the way. Take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in and just kind of walk through here. And sometimes you'll get confused, or I do anyway, with what's done. So if you're once in a while, you'll just kind of skip over the next one and you're basically getting the same thing. And just don't do, don't do one twice, because that could cause you a problem. And so a couple more. We got them. So now you have the Smart Fill, those are all filled in. We're going to left click, right click, and then we've got to group them together. Control G, or group them together, and then we can go to Effects and open up the Contour Docker. We're going to contour the inside 0.07, a magic number I made up. But what's cool about this, now you have to just go to Object, break the contour apart. The contour's still grouped together, and you're done. There's your interlocking rings with gaps between them. Pretty cool. And then if you took your Smart Fill tool and just picked a different color every time, and I didn't like the brown next to the red, so I'd already had brown picked. I'm going to get a green, put it next to the red. Now we'll do maybe a yellow. And what you've done in a lot less time, you have created, and you could do this for a really long line and maybe even have it, like turn a corner, do a frame type deal. I didn't get that blue. You just need to make sure you do both of them. Let's just pick some weird colors, different colors. One more and then we'll be done with this. We'll pick a golden. Anyway, pretty cool. And then if you wanted a thicker line between them, just grab them all, double click on your pen tool, move this out of the way so you can kind of see what's going on, and pick a line and say okay. So now you have a pretty cool interlocking pattern with spaces, and you could do it without the spaces like we talked in the previous video. Anyway, I hope that made a little bit of sense, and thank you for watching.